In a small village surrounded by vast mountains and flowing rivers lived a young man named Karan. He was known for his ambition, big dreams, and an honest heart. Karan believed that hard work was the key to success, and for a time life seemed to agree with him. He graduated top of his class, landed a decent job in the city, and even started saving up for his own business. Everything was falling into place. But then, everything changed. Within a span of 6 months, Karan lost his job due to company downsizing. His savings disappeared, covering his father's medical bills. His relationship ended, and he was forced to return to his village, jobless, heartbroken, and feeling like a complete failure. The villagers whispered, the relatives judged, and Karan, he began to doubt himself. One evening, walking aimlessly through the village, burdened by pain and confusion, he sat near the old banyan tree, the place where village elders often gathered. There sat Guruji, a wise old man respected for his deep insights and calm nature. Noticing the pain on Karan's face, Guruji invited him to sit. Without waiting for an explanation, Guruji said, "Come with me." Curious and desperate for answers, Karan followed him to a small hut nearby. Inside, the wise man filled 3 clay pots with water and placed them on the fire. Into the first pot he placed a carrot, into the second an egg, and into the third a handful of coffee beans. They waited in silence as the water boiled. After a while, Guruji turned off the heat and placed the contents on the table. "Tell me what you see," he asked. "A carrot, an egg, and coffee," Karan replied, confused. Guruji smiled and said, "Look deeper, my child." He pointed to the carrot. This carrot was once hard and strong, but after facing the boiling water, it became soft, weak, and easy to break. Then the egg. The egg was fragile, with a soft heart protected by a shell, but the boiling water hardened it from the inside. Finally, he held up the cup of coffee. And the coffee? It changed the water itself. It didn't break. It didn't harden. It transformed the environment around it. Karan was silent, the meaning slowly sinking in. Guruji leaned closer. Life is like this boiling water. It throws hardship at everyone. What matters is how you respond. Will you become weak like the carrot, hardened like the egg, or will you rise like the coffee and transform your struggle into strength? That night, Karan couldn't sleep, not because of fear, but because of realization, the silent transformation. From the very next morning, Karan changed his approach. He stopped complaining and started working. He took up small jobs in the village, repairing tools, tutoring kids, helping at the fields. When no one hired him, he volunteered, not for money, but to build trust. In the evening, he started writing business ideas in a worn-out notebook. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, villagers began noticing. A shopkeeper asked for help with accounts. A farmer asked him to teach their son. A local school hired him part-time. And then came the breakthrough. Karan proposed a mobile tutoring service for students in nearby villages who lacked internet access. He borrowed a bicycle, mounted a whiteboard on the back, and started teaching kids door to door. What began as an experiment soon became a movement. Parents spread the word, donations came in, volunteers joined. A year later, Karan launched a digital education platform in the local language, completely free for rural children. A national newspaper featured his story with the headline, "From Jobless to Changemaker, the man who brought school to the streets." When asked how he turned his pain into purpose, Karan smiled and said, "When life gets tough, don't shrink, don't harden, transform. Be the coffee." So if you're going through a tough time right now, if your heart is heavy and your path feels lost, remember this: life is the boiling water. You are the choice. You can let it break you like the carrot. You can let it harden you like the egg. or you can rise like the coffee and change everything around you. Pain is not the end. It's the beginning of your evolution. Pressure doesn't mean defeat, it means transformation.